Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another update video. A little bit late. I usually would prefer to do them at the end of the month, but first of the month today. Why not? Hope everybody is doing really well. I am very excited because there's some very exciting news to share. A lot of things, probably things you've already known about if you've seen the last video. So, big thing. The instrumental album, we recorded it. The fundraiser was completed very quickly after I put up the video, especially thanks to an anonymous donor who gave, I don't know what it was, like 85% of the amount that we needed to get it over the finish line. And so, yeah, huge thanks to everyone that contributed to the fundraiser. You really made this possible completely. But as well as that, well, we recorded everything in one day. We managed. We were actually at the place we were recorded, let's call it the venue. We were there for 2 days. So we were there on a Wednesday for I don't know, it was like 3 hours, a little bit longer than 3 hours. Yeah. Setting up the place, checking the lighting, the acoustics of the room, and seeing how best we can, make it all work. And then on the Thursday proper, we recorded everything in one go. And it was really, it was quite a long day. It was really a long day. We got in at like 12:30 and took a couple hours again to fine tune all the settings and the lightings and things, the positions, everybody in the room. And yeah, we finished at like 10:30. I was very fried and kind of almost, you could say, like burnt out at the end, because it was really intense state, and I was part of every single track as well, so I'm constantly in front of the cameras, have to perform with different instruments every time as well. But it was amazing to record, and it's taking us some time. The release dates for the music itself, we plan it to be mid-May. Yeah, the editing already has, everything has started. It takes a bit of time, and then putting it up on the platforms and everything, it takes its own time as well. Well, we hope that for the 16th of May, Friday, it will be up. It's a wished date, not a confirmed release date. But we hope that the audio will be up on that Friday, and on the same day we will be releasing the first video. Right, forgot to say, we finally came up with a name, because it wasn't named, and then we came up with Confusion, because we are fusing different genres of music. But what we really settled on is Setu, which means bridge in Sanskrit. And it's kind of bridging the different cultures and musical influences together into this, fun little piece of music that we're making. Yeah, so we recorded it. Everything's going forward. We hope that it will be released on time. Otherwise, I maybe would just push it even 2 weeks back to the 30th of May. But yeah, as you know, sometimes content takes a bit longer to process and things, especially for for all of us in the team. We're working other jobs as well. Like, I'm working a full-time job, I'm teaching and doing some writing work from time to time, and so it's not easy to just be sure that we get the content out on time. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not our main thing, so bear with us. I'm really excited, especially the videos. It just, the whole visual of the things with the whole, with the amazing music that we've all together created. I will give myself credit on this one. We've all put some good work into this, and it's come out really amazing. But enough about Setu, which hopefully, fingers crossed, coming out 16th of May, otherwise the 30th. Let's talk a little bit about the content plans for this channel and for myself in general. So as I said, it's not easy for me to actually put time into content as I have jobs and things. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly a good way and a simple way to do things, and I put something out once in a while at least on this channel and other platforms, and while still being able to maintain the other balances and things. There's a few songs that I've been requested to do very much. So that's something I'm going to be working on. But other than that, things like vlogs and not exactly tutorial videos, but like, for example, I would like to make a bit of a video about, certain trips sometimes or something. So that's still the wish is there. The time to actually make it is not really there, but hopefully I will figure out a way properly. I need to actually this weekend that I'm free, I was going to look into some of the video editing software that's available for Mac, and see how I feel about it, how I can navigate it, because I'm looking for very simple style. I'm not looking to be ultra editing everything, just something easy and fun. But yeah, that's kind of the things. Content is coming out very slow because I am very slow at producing it, but bear with us. Hopefully very soon we'll have more things coming. Now, why the 16th or the 30th of May for the release? This brings us to our regular events that I might be part of, or that I'm putting on, which nothing really yet. So for May and June, well, June there's nothing planned, so nothing really in June. So for May, coming up on the 18th of May, I am again very, very fortunate to be doing another musical Katha event at the Bhaktivedanta Manor with Sri Radharaman Prabhu. If you've seen the last video, I already spoke about it, actually this one as well, but specifically we were about to do the one for Ram Navami, and we did a whole Ram Katha about Ram's experience searching for Sita and then finally finding Lanka. It was a very beautiful event. I was really, really happy to be able to share my musical services there, and so we sang some really, really beautiful songs that are still going on in my head almost a month later. But yeah, that was amazing, and I'm telling you, this one that's coming up is really going to be even more amazing for me personally. So the theme of the Katha is going to be about the appearance of Radharaman, this little beautiful deity in Vrindavan. And I've spent some time in Vrindavan myself, a couple of years, and this temple of Radharaman, it was a place that I would go to every day almost. I've grown very close to the community, and Radharaman is a deity that's very, very close to my heart. And I've also learned a lot of my singing from the family of Radharaman, you could say. So it's a very special occasion for me. Yeah, that's really something I'm going to be putting even more than my all. So if you are around, it's going to be at 4:30 on Sunday the 18th of May at the Bhaktivedanta Manor. You're more than welcome to join us. It's going to be an amazing storytelling with music. We're going to have some amazing musicians joining us as well, and of course I will be sharing some songs while we're there. The week after, so I'm going to be flying out to Italy, Rome, on the 23rd, Friday. Yeah. And then the 24th in Rome, we're going to have Ratha Yatra, a festival where the deities of the Lord are put on a chariot and we're pulling them, sort of, you know, come closer to me, my Lord, kind of thing. I'm really oversimplifying it, but it's a beautiful festival. We get to have you could say, spiritual party on the streets. It's a really, really fun time. And then the next day, at Gopinath Garden, which is just outside Rome, we are going to do a full day of Kirtan. This festival is called Kirtan Lila. We actually did this already last year. I was there with some great friends like Vishwambar, Hare Kirtan, Tarna Chaitanya, and Dear Govinda, who is coming again this year. And this year was actually going to be a lot of the crew from the UK. Krishna Lila will join us, as well as Kavi Chandra and his wife Kalindi, Rajasundar, and myself and Dear Govinda. And so that's going to be really, really fun times. We're getting to spend a weekend in Rome, which is always fun in the summer. But also it's going to be a bit of a boys' trip, plus Kalindi, but she's really chill, so it's going to be great. And then the weekend after that, on Friday the 30th, I will be leading the session at Mantra Lounge, so you're more than welcome to join for that. Yeah, I'm planning some very different things. As always, I like to innovate and bring something different into the space. A little spoiler, one of the kirtans I'm planning is going to be related to Panduranga. It's a deity from Maharashtra, actually, from, you could say, Western India. And this whole tradition, one of the very prominent saints of that tradition is Tukaram, who was a very, very great prominent of Kirtan hundreds of years before Lord Chaitanya appeared. And, you know, for example, the tradition of Kirtan that we have now in the world appeared. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing. I've been to Maharashtra quite a few times in my life, actually, about 4 or 5 times, and I spent weeks every time, you know, visiting this great temples, holy places, and meeting saints, and, you know, learning about Kirtan and experiencing Kirtan the way they do. And it's always amazing, fond memories. They're the kind of abandon they have for Kirtan. They just immediately just get lost in it. It's so beautiful, and I hope to be able to bring that to Mantra Lounge. I will be adopting a little bit of their style as well as their songs, so hopefully I'll be able to, yeah, to replicate the same thing for everybody there. But yeah, that about covers it for the updates. April's been a very busy month, especially with the shoot and all the work coming after it. I am planning some pretty big and very, very important things much further down the year, especially keep an eye out for November. November is going to be quite the thing this year. But yes, unfortunately for June, there's nothing planned yet. And seeing how is it so late in the year, I don't think there'll actually be anything else new for June. Nothing of big note, nothing like a trip somewhere or something like that. But there's more coming in July, quite a bit coming in July, but that will be in the next video with the June updates. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day, and yeah, I hope to catch you somewhere at the live events maybe, or just online. Really looking forward to releasing Setu and the videos. So yeah, catch you around. Take care. Bye bye.